Why are you here?
Oh, I was here, Kathy was reminding me, it was 2017, the first vigil here. And I live in Iowa, and I don't get to New York very often, but when I am, this is where I want to be, with my friends. And I think the issue of Yemen is very important in the whole world view, and particularly these days, more people know about it because of the United States attacking Yemeni ships and Yemen patrolling the Persian Gulf. So it's in the news. Mark Twain said that war is God's way of teaching Americans geography. And I think that's very true, and it's very, very sad. We know about the world only when wars break out, and we learn so very, very little about these places. So this is a very important time to be here, and I'm so glad that this vigil has been going for 8 years.
And you just, went to the UN right away when you arrived.
Yes, I arrived on Tuesday evening, and Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I've been at the UN, witnessing there for Gaza, and it was Wednesday afternoon while we were there that the United Nations Security Council voted unanimously, except for one, to demand a total ceasefire and demand that humanitarian aid be brought in freely into Gaza. And the United States was the one vote against, and they put in their veto. And it was so sad. It was so expected that people already had signs printed up saying "Shame on the United States" for this veto means that so many more people are going to die, and it's tragic that could be done with such confidence. You didn't need to be a prophet or have a crystal ball to see the future that this veto was coming. It seemed inevitable and tragic. It's the United States is it's never been the paragon of rules-based order and of law and of but today it's just getting out. It's showing itself, and I think many of the countries in the world are looking with skepticism about what we're doing, which I think is good. A lot of good liberal Americans say that that's the tragic part of it, that the United States may be losing its place of leadership in the world. But I see positive possibilities from that. The leader of the free world, we've not done a very good job with that position, so somebody else can have it, or better, nobody should have it. We should be a world of equal nations living at peace and sharing resources equitably. I think what these times are teaching us, ironically, is that the Golden Rule and the Sermon on the Mount can no longer be seen as unrealistic idealism. It's the hard, pragmatic truth. Is life on this planet is heading for a brick wall unless we love one another. That's it. We have to. We don't have any choice. So that's a very hard truth, but I think any real hope has to be based on seeing facing the real hard facts of the world. hope and optimism, I think, are almost opposites. We have to see how bad things are in order to really have what is really hope and what will really make a difference.
Okay, thank you. And after this visit in the afternoon, where are you going?
Oh, I was brought here. My ticket was paid for by Pax Christi, New York Metro, and they're giving me an honor today as, of all things, as an international peacemaker. And I think of myself as an Iowa farmer, but that's what it is. So I'm honored by that, and it makes me. It's a time for me to reflect, because I came to the Catholic Worker here in New York in 1975 in October. So it's like if I were in a religious order for 50 years, I'd get a free trip to Rome. And they'd throw a big party. So I think this is the equivalency of that. So.
Okay.
So.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. See you
Thank
later.
you, Hideko. I'm so glad you're here. Glad I'll see you there too.
Thank you.